Yeah, in the past somebody was happy, so this was a very confusing situation. The truth though is that somebody's immoral. In the past somebody was happy, so this was a very confusing situation. The truth though is that somebody's immoral or unorthodox or non-committal or part of a dark organization. Okay, what's the strength? Just being fully responsible for yourself, just not relying on anyone else, being fully responsible for your own happiness. Is the connection okay, guys? I think it flipped out for a second. So being responsible for your own happiness fully is the strength here, and being balanced with your energy. That's how I'm reading this. Somebody was and somebody was not. Or somebody purposely created imbalance in a situation. This High Priestess in reverse, this hidden enemy. Yeah, you've been healing and you're moving forward. Cancer energy. Okay, it's good now. Okay, in the near future. Yeah, so this is like a missed opportunity. Somebody didn't want your energy to shine. Somebody's disappointed about something. This is like poor health or misfortune, poor judgment, missed opportunity, hopeless, lackluster energy. Somebody's not getting their wish. Somebody wanted reward without effort. They wanted to cut shortcuts or abuse their credibility or abuse yours. Let's see. Yeah, somebody sees something from a new perspective and they're willing to make the necessary sacrifices for their peace, and then somebody isn't. There's one person that's doing it all the right way, fully on their own, which in this situation looks unfair, and then there's somebody that's the opposite. Somebody here is an earth angel who didn't get what they deserve, who wasn't recognized how they should have been, and it had to do with their work or their prosperity, or yeah, somebody wanted to steal somebody's peace and balance. They wanted to steal that. They wanted to steal somebody's essence, their energy, their peace, their balance. Sagittarius, they wanted to hide this. They wanted to hide an earth angel or hide a Sagittarius in the hope and or fears. Yeah, what makes you happy is your faith. What makes you happy? Yeah, somebody. This is bad karma for somebody because you already know what makes you happy. You know that in your destiny, you want something to be proud of, like a marriage. Or like to sit in some kind of high position that requires moral requirements, like that is like a pure holy love or relationship, or a pure, like you answer to the divine and your intuition and what is right for you. And that's the kind of romantic offers or social offers that you're going to accept, like, period. Yeah, somebody here did some really fucked up, unrealistic manipulation. They were weak. They tried to cause weakness. They were selfish and avoiding problems, and they were very arrogant. And instead of making a decision, they tried to cast illusions or manipulate shit and make things confusing. And now this is bad karma. Bad karma's here now. Somebody's sick over this even. Because they couldn't end something for someone, so they can't hold back anymore, or they can't hold on to somebody anymore. Or something of someone's, because they try to steal somebody's peace. So they can't hold on. They can't do this anymore. This is abusive. Yeah. Somebody is invested in something for the long term, whether they're carrying 10 wands, 20 wands, 100 wands, even if it takes them way longer because everybody's shitty and they see that somebody's doing something alone when they could have helped. That's fine. Watch. That's cool. We're still going to get up that mountain with these wands, no matter how long it takes, and you're going to watch, because you're going to see that something is meant for me, because I say that it's so, because so it is said, so it will be. Okay, period. That's the energy. Yeah, so somebody here was wrongly judged, or somebody here had very poor judgment, or they misjudged you. Or they misjudged something, or they didn't want to answer the call, or they refused to let go of an illusion or a delusion, or they refused to take accountability or something. And they kept causing delays and just escaping reality, as if that was going to do anything. This person just is unable to get out of trouble. It's like, yeah, and you're protected. Archangel Michael keeps coming out here. The Empress is protected. So is their prosperity and their job. Somebody's just a coward. Somebody's too cowardly to have this love relationship with these true feelings. They're too selfish and toxic. And they have a materialism issue. They have a lack mentality when it comes to, like, materialism. And ego and entitlement and like somebody's also afraid if they break free from this toxicity that they're just going to be out in the cold and abandoned anyway. It's like you're seeing that this person at the end of the day didn't want to change, didn't want to show up as a team player because of what? So they can't hold on to your energy. So like what, like you can't, if you're not going to be there, if there's no presence, if there's no follow through, if there's no fight, if there's no respect, what the fuck is there? Nothing. Go away. Like you have nothing to offer to somebody, whoever you are. So why are you trying to take from them still? What's theirs is not yours. If it was, you would have been there sharing in the prosperity. You wouldn't be stealing it. And you're exposed and you're sick over this. You're sick over somebody's occupation. Suck a dick. Nobody cares. It's America. Or wherever the fuck you live, you get to decide what you do for work. What you work on, what you love, who you are. You get to decide that. Not some dude that's selfish. The Empress is the boss. So kneel, bitch. Or skedaddle. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Period. It's like, period. Yeah. Somebody needs an ego death. They need to get humbled real quick. They need to kiss your feet, basically. Jesus. Somebody has too much audacity. Somebody is disrespectful. Very. They made themselves sick. I don't feel bad for this person. The Empress is the boss, and she should be because she's fair. This person is not fair. All they care about is their own self. This is very greedy. Whatever this is, it's very tied to greed. Okay? Yeah. And it's like, now somebody got themselves sick. Yeah, that's what happens when you do horrible things in the shadows. It always comes to light, first of all. Why would you come for a boss energy? Why would you do this to this person? Why did you come into their life? Is that why you came into their life? Why did you come into this Empress's life? Let's see. What was the point of all this? Why didn't you just leave this person alone? Like, King of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine, with a blocked heart chakra. Why didn't you just leave this Empress alone? Why'd you come into their life to try to take from them? What was the reason you came into this Empress's life? To get out of the cold financially, they made plans to maybe even get married. Okay? To be happy. To be balanced. Okay, so what's the problem? What changed? What actually changed? Let's see. 'Cause I'm getting annoyed. Is it the High Priestess in reverse that changed everything up? Because she thinks she's so powerful, but she's just going to end up embarrassing herself, whoever it is. What changed is a social dynamic. And somebody being a hero to some kind of social dynamic. Or communication. That's what changed. Somebody was dishonest about something. They caused confusion. It's because they needed to heal from something, and this is being revealed. In order to match this Empress and be an emperor, they needed to heal from something, but instead they just left something like open-ended here. Like, the fuck? Something's open-ended regarding somebody's father and their childhood. And like stealing or something to do with money, the dark side of money. I don't know if this person remembers this. Maybe they're recalling now. that something here is left unresolved with the father figure, a lack of attention. And it has to do with something sketchy regarding money. And this is part of the bad karma. Being around these people is part of the bad karma. If this is the person who's in bad health, this is why. This is part of your karma that you never ever restored or resolved. You probably should pray if you're sick. You cursed yourself a long time ago. And this is where this was all planned. Yeah, somebody sacrificed. Somebody wanted to sacrifice somebody's career or their like their respect, or like, but they just saw somebody as an attractive feminine that like works a lot. That's all they saw. That's not accurate. This is the manipulative high priestess in reverse. Could be a Cancer or Pisces that's facing bad karma. This is part of their bad karma too. Yeah, they fought so hard for some kind of sacrifice to take place. Somebody fought and rescued a Pisces, or they defended the wrong people. This has to do with a King of Cups and a Queen of Wands. And a Queen of Cups in the reverse, who somebody here wanted out of poverty, so they made some kind of plans regarding a marriage, but didn't put the work in for it. It wasn't merit making. It was all manipulation. It was all illusion. And they just wanted to disrupt a Queen of Pentacles stability, and disrupt some kind of celebration, or disrupt some kind of harmony, or some kind of pursuit of creativity. They wanted to disrupt that. That's what I'm seeing. So they got somebody to come back to the past and come towards them. This was a fail. This was a heavy burden emotionally, because somebody's moving forward. They saw it. That's the truth. They saw the truth about this love relationship. They knew the truth. It's like they saw the blindfold was off. They saw it. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, and they're going towards real feelings, towards the Ace of Cups. So somebody now is being unveiled as a greedy, stupid, ignorant, greedy, just dishonest, corrupt, materialistic masculine. Good job. Somebody just can't help themselves. They're a thief. They're a con artist. They like to steal. Ugh. While somebody was doing reckless things, you were healing. So this is where we're at now. Yeah. You committed to somebody very reckless. I'm sorry, but somebody committed to something or someone very reckless and just ridiculous. Or somebody committed to an Aries. Either one. It just, yeah. Somebody could even be a Pisces, Aries. I don't know. The point is there's a real high priestess, there's a false one. And although the high priestess in reverse does have high priestess energy, it's in the moon. It's not balanced. It's dark. It's dark feminine energy. It's never going to outshine or outdo a high priestess in the upright. Ever. Ever. Period. It might work for a little bit, but the truth will be revealed. Okay? The one with the vision will speak and it'll all make sense. You have to cast illusions and confusion to get your shit to work. So, that's your reading, babes. Okay.